Let me explain this to us. You see, nothing becomes clearer, nothing becomes sharper to us if we don't give ourselves to it. The way we come to understand the Bible better and better is not because we opened it the day we gave our life to Christ. It's because we kept studying it and God began to reveal more to us because we have formed a relationship with the Word of God. So if you want to truly hear God, because some of us here we are saying, I've been praying to God, God has not told me who to marry, God has not communicated where I should travel to or the job to do, God has not communicated to me what my calling is. God has no advantage in hiding these things from you because there is no time. So he's communicating it to you, but the problem is that you have not trained yourself to learn how to hear God yet. And the way we train ourselves to learn how to hear God is to learn first how to hear the word of God, obey it. This then will sharpen your ears to now begin to hear the things that are not written here. But it begins here. Some of you don't read the word of God. You don't have pleasure in hearing what the Lord has to say so that you can obey. How will you now hear other things? It's impossible. You see, God has not called us into a business where you do certain things and then He will be forced to do His own part. That's not what God has called us into. And that is where many of us are. We think because we did something in the church, God is obligated to speak. Or because we think we fasted, God is obligated to speak. Or because we think we prayed for long, God is obligated to speak. And the truth of the matter is that He has been speaking before you started doing all those things. But the problem is you have not learned yet to hear Him. You have not sharpened your ears. And sharpening your ears, like I say, begins with this. So God is not calling us to a business partnership. He's calling us to a relationship. That is why when you look at children with parents, young kids, the more they foster their relationship with their parents is the more their parents will communicate with them. And also the more the parents foster their relationship with their children is the more the children will communicate with them. So it's a relationship thing, and God has communicated a lot through His word to you. You are supposed to reciprocate by paying attention to His written word and then obeying it. When you obey, God will see that you are ready to hear more. But you are not obeying this and you feel that you obey the one that is not written about you. It's not true. Your obedience to what is written is a proof that you will respond effectively to what is not written when it is spoken. So please, if you want to hear God, begin from here. Learn to hear this, obey it. And then whenever you pray about anything, you see that God's voice will become more audible in your spirit because this will teach you how to recognize God's voice. You know, many of us don't even know the difference between God's voice and the voice in our head and the voice of other people and people's personal opinion. You understand? But you see, this will now teach you how to sieve out other people's voice, leaving God's voice active in your mind. So God is speaking, but you have not trained yourself to be able to identify or hear Him clearer. And you have not also put yourself in a situation where God will communicate more to you because you have not yet given your best to the written word of God in obedience. For Him to now say, this one, we can say more to Him and we know that He will respond. Start with this.